Breaking news, according to my inside sources, Devin Haney versus Vasiliy Lomachenko fight is official on May 20th in Las Vegas for Undisputed. This fight is must-see TV. This fight is personal for both Devin Haney and Lomachenko. Lomachenko's dream is to become undisputed. And ironically, he has to face the dream Devin Haney in order to make his dream become a reality. On the other hand, this fight is very personal for Devin Haney because the reason why Devin Haney was called the email champion to begin with was because Lomachenko avoided him 4 years ago, back when Devin Haney was Lomachenko mandatory. That's when Lomachenko turned down the fight and was stripped of his WBC title for ducking Devin Haney. And obviously, Devin Haney got elevated to a champion status since the champion himself, Lomachenko, surrendered his belt without a fight on the road to undisputed. I mean, the hypocrisy of it all. For the people that's not informed, that was shocking back in the day, since old media kept telling the world Lomo was pound for pound number one. He was going around fighting all his mandatories until Devin Haney popped up. And despite all of the lies, Lomachenko had to fight Devin Haney because he fought Luke Campbell for a vacant WBC title. And when you fight for a vacant title, you have to fight the mandatory right away within 6 months, which Lomachenko agreed when he fought Luke Campbell for the WBC vacant title, that he was going to turn around and fight the mandatory right away within 6 months. However, within that time span, Devin Haney fought Abdulaev to become the mandatory for Lomachenko. So when Lomachenko found out that Devin Haney was his mandatory now, he completely did a 180 and turned his back on the undisputed dream of his, all because of a 20 years old Devin Haney. Devin Haney stripped Lomachenko, not just of the WBC belt. That's the smaller picture. The bigger picture is he also stripped Lomachenko of his undisputed dream, because no matter what Lomachenko did after that, he couldn't become undisputed until he fought Devin Haney. See, what Loma was planning to do, just like Teofimo Lopez, was fake undisputed with the French fries belt, or whatever that belt used to call. Notice how that belt is not even around anymore. That's how fake that belt was. All along, Devin Haney told you guys it was a duck belt. And that's exactly what it is. I mean, as you guys see, Devin Haney, who is the undisputed champion that already defended undisputed, he's fighting his mandatory Lomachenko for the WBC and the WBO. That's right. Loma is the mandatory for the WBC and the WBO. That's what a true champion does. We all know, despite what Lomachenko says, Lomachenko would have never fought Devin Haney if it wasn't for tables turn. Lomachenko was forced, he was cornered to take in this fight. He had no other option. Plus, Devin Haney is undisputed. If it was the other way around, we know Lomachenko would have never fought Devin Haney. Matter of fact, we already seen it with our own eyes when Lomachenko refused to fight his mandatory Devin Haney. And due to his actions, he was stripped of the WBC belt. However, to save face, they gave him a trophy, a French fries belt, since Lomachenko has the complexion for the connection to get the ultimate protection. They didn't give Riddick Bowe no belt or a French fries belt to save face when Lennox Lewis was his mandatory, which that's my point exactly. See, what Devin Haney did at 20 years old, even the second most powerful country in the world, Russia, they couldn't do that to Ukraine. They couldn't make Ukraine surrender and wave the white flag. However, Devin Haney at 20 years old, he did. He made Lomachenko surrender and wave the white flag. Now, in doing so, you will think Devin Haney was praised and commended for having the heart of a warrior, for having an old school type of mindset, wanting to fight the best at 20 years old, and that he was going to be respected as the realest champion in his division, while Lomachenko was going to be called a duck or labeled a duck by old media and the fans. However, because Lomachenko has the complexion for the connection to get the ultimate protection, old media flipped the script. They created a new narrative which the fans automatically followed by default. Old media labeled Lomachenko as the pound-for-pound king and continued to dismiss and disrespect Devin Haney. That's why I said this is personal, because they called Devin Haney the email champion because of Lomachenko. Forget about then. Old media continued to disrespect Devin Haney. Even after Devin Haney became undisputed, they still had Loma on the pound-for-pound list and didn't have the undisputed champion on the pound-for-pound list. The only reason they put Devin Haney on the pound-for-pound list and removed Loma was because they knew the fight was going to happen next. So their new agenda now is to discredit Devin Haney in case he does win. I already made a video on that. I'm going to leave the link for that video in the comment section below. See, old media think they slick. Nevertheless, before I get sidetracked, let me get back to my main point. All of this is what makes this undisputed fight the most significant and the toughest fight on the schedule for 2023. I mean, say what you want to say about Lomachenko. He is the Matrix. Old media said he's the greatest since Muhammad Ali. When Lomachenko lost to Salido, old media said that didn't count because Lomachenko didn't have experience. But guess what? Today, Lomachenko has experience. In fact, he has way more experience than Devin Haney, who's only 24 years old. In fact, he just turned 24. So Devin Haney is as green as it gets, at least according to old media standards, not mine. But old media said Canelo, when he was 23, he was green. That's why he lost to Floyd Mayweather. Even when Lomachenko lost to Salido, they erased Lomachenko loss because he was unexperienced. Well, guess what? Lomachenko has the experience advantage. Devin Haney is actually younger than Keyshawn Davis, Shushu, Bam Bam, and all them guys. Look at Virgil Ortiz. Look at Munguia. Look at all of these guys. They haven't stepped up because they said they're not ready. But guess what? Devin Haney is ready. So we don't want to hear no excuses from the fighter that has the experience advantage, Lomachenko. Even when Lomachenko lost to Teofimo Lopez, Loma said he was injured. And old media put out a documentary stating that Loma only lost to Teo because he was injured. But guess what? Today, Lomachenko is injury-free and as healthy as ever. Therefore, it's more than fair to say that Lomachenko is at the peak of his prime. He's injury-free, unlike when he lost to Teo. And he has all of the experience in the world, unlike when he lost to Salido. We also know that Lomachenko is younger than Crawford, he's way younger than Usyk, and he's also a better fighter than Usyk. Plus, Lomachenko is fighting, unlike Usyk, in his natural weight class. That's right, Lomachenko competed in the amateurs at 132 pounds. So right now, he's only fighting 3 pounds south of 132. Matter of fact, Lomachenko said out of his own mouth, he can't even make 130 pounds anymore. He's a true lightweight. Even in the weight department, Lomachenko has the advantage since Lomachenko is not struggling to make weight like Devin Haney. That's why it's so hypocritical when old media try to use the excuse that Devin Haney is so big, despite the fact that Lomachenko already fought bigger lightweights than Devin Haney, aka Luke Campbell and Nakatani. Look at what Lomachenko did to Nakatani. Nobody said, oh, look at Nakatani, he's so big, he a super heavyweight. Absolutely not, because we all know skills pay the bills. If Lomachenko is as skilled as old media says, then 5 to 10 pounds weight advantage don't mean anything. You can ask Floyd Mayweather when Floyd beat Canelo. Nobody said, oh, Canelo was too big. Nah, they flipped the script and said Canelo was not experienced. But when Devin Haney is fighting Lomachenko, they don't say Devin Haney is not experienced, using the same Canelo versus Floyd Mayweather logic. They changed the narrative once again. Now all of a sudden, old media want to say the unexperienced Devin Haney has the advantage, but Canelo didn't when he fought Floyd. We can see the hypocrisy and the double standards a mile away. Even Stevie Wonder could see them. He don't even gotta wonder at this point. Therefore, come May 20th, this is the Super Bowl bout of the lightweight division. So you best believe we are gonna see the best version of Lomachenko. After all, this is his dream. So you best believe he will do everything to make his dream become a reality. With the facts being laid out, drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe below and click on the notification bell to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, Akhi TV. Peace. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.